Mr. Hooper, that's the USS Indianapolis. Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into a side, Chief. We was coming back from the island of Tinian to Lady. We just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shock for about a half hour. Tiger, 13-footer. You know how you know that in the water, Chief? You can tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know was that our bomb mission was so secret, no distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list us overdue for almost a week. Very first light, Chief, sharks come cruising by. So we formed ourselves into tight groups, like you see in the calendars, you know, the infantry squares in the old calendars, like the Battle of Waterloo. The idea was, shark come to the nearest man, that man he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes that shark he'd go away. Sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right at you, right into your eyes. And the thing about a shark is, he's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, he doesn't even seem to be living. Till he bites you, and those black eyes roll over white. And then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. The ocean turns red. And despite all your pounding and your hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. By the end of that first dawn, lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks there were, maybe 1,000. I do know how many men. They averaged 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief, I bumped into a friend of mine, Herbie Robinson from Cleveland. Baseball player, bosun's mate. Thought he was asleep. Reached over to wake him up. He bobbed up down the water like he was kind of top, upended. Well, he'd been bitten in half below the waist. Noon on the 5th day, a Lockheed Ventura swung in low and saw us. A young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper here. Anyway, he saw us, and 3 hours later, a big old fat PBY come down and start picking us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened, waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went in the water. 316 men come out. Sharks took the rest, June the 29th, 1945. Anyway, we delivered the bomb.